Hey, what's up guys? Goldizzy is here, bringing you all my WWE 2011 Royal Rumble predictions. The Royal Rumble is this Sunday, just a few days away, and I'm really pumped for it. I've always been a fan of the Royal Rumble growing up as a kid, and it has not changed since becoming an adult. I just really love this pay-per-view. We've got 3 matches that have been signed so far, but you know, there could be a few more extra matches added to the card like the WWE always does. So I'm going to predict what they could throw together when the pay-per-view starts. So let's just start with the predictions. First we got the WWE Divas title match. It's a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Divas title. You got Natalya going up against LAYCOOL, Michelle McCool, and Layla. Who's going to win this match? I think LAYCOOL should win this match. They should be the Divas champions. They should be the co-holders of the titles, I guess. But to me, it just seems as if LAYCOOL's just a whole lot better. I like Natalya, don't get me wrong. I think she is a good wrestler. She just doesn't have a personality. She doesn't have charisma like LAYCOOL does. They're the heels, yes, they are annoying, but that's their job. They're doing it well, and I really enjoy listening to them on the mic because they are good at what they do, and they should have the gold because they would represent that a whole lot better than Natalya has been doing. Natalya hasn't really been doing anything with the belt. Wrestled with Melina a couple times, and has some other mediocre matches with other people, but it just hasn't been there. But that's that. I think LAYCOOL will win. Now we have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Edge going up against Dolph Ziggler. I think it's great that Dolph Ziggler is getting a world title match, kind of like John Morrison got a few weeks ago. Both deserving to have the world title opportunity. But I don't see Dolph Ziggler winning. It's just going to be like John Morrison. You're going to get the attempt, but you're not going to win the gold. I think Edge is just going to hold on to it again. And this is kind of going to play towards some of my Royal Rumble winner predictions, which I'll get to later, but I'm going to say Edge is going to retain the title. Now we got the WWE Championship match. The Miz going up against Randy Orton. Okay, Miz, just like LAYCOOL, 2 great heels, the Miz and LAYCOOL, but you got the Miz going up against Randy Orton. The Miz is the champion. He's going to retain the title, some way, shape, or form. Of course, we know it's probably not going to be clean, no doubt, but you got Randy Orton who possibly maybe get a win via disqualification, which I don't want to see that kind of thing happen, especially in a pay-per-view, but it might happen. But anyways, the Miz is going to keep the title because Randy Orton just isn't really exciting. He's not exciting at all. He's kind of boring. And I'm going to admit that I was the first one to say, hey, I want to see Randy Orton win that belt when he won it the last time. Yeah, he just had a mediocre title reign, and it just wasn't very entertaining to watch whatsoever. He's just kind of boring. But I see the Miz retaining the title, possibly winning this match cleanly. I don't even know, but we'll see. I think the Miz will retain, no doubt. Okay, so other possible matches that have not been signed but they could throw together. Well, you got the U.S. title that hasn't been talked about. Daniel Bryan, I think, has brought a lot of prestige back to this United States title. He's a hell of a wrestler. He puts on really great matches every time you see him on TV. And, well, I think him and Ted DiBiase have been having, you know, some trouble here and there with one another, you know, kind of feuding. So you could definitely see possibly Daniel Bryan going up against Ted DiBiase for the U.S. title. I don't see them dropping the title off Daniel Bryan just yet, just because I think they don't really know what to do with it. You know, we're going to have the U.S. title on someone who can wrestle, no doubt, but as far as storylines and stuff, we don't know what the fuck we're going to do. So, I see Daniel Bryan possibly winning this match, retaining the title, but I think Ted DiBiase and Daniel Bryan could have a good feud if they would just give them better TV time than what they get. But we'll have to wait and see. Daniel Bryan for the win. What about the WWE Tag Team titles? KOZLOV and Santino are the champions. You got McGILLICUTTY and Husky Harris, who beat them what, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, I think. So why not have those guys go at it for the WWE Tag Team titles at the Royal Rumble? I think that would be great. The match could actually be very good. It definitely would be entertaining because Santino is a riot. But yeah, who would win? I could see him dropping the titles to McGILLICUTTY and Husky Harris to give the new Nexus. I hope they don't say the new Nexus all the time. I hope eventually they just start saying Nexus again. Yeah, I see McGILLICUTTY and Husky Harris winning those titles if that match was to happen. Okay, and the last possible match, Intercontinental Championship, Kofi Kingston and Jack Swagger. Kofi Kingston, I believe, is still the Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, Jack Swagger has been dropped off the world title radar. He is now going after the mid-card title, which there's nothing wrong with that. If it's helping build the mid-card title up, then I'm all for it. So if Jack Swagger and Kofi Kingston can have a great program with one another, then do it. You know, do what you got to do to bring a storyline to the Intercontinental title, because Lord knows the mid-card titles need storylines too. You know, all the focus doesn't have to be on the world titles. Okay, so those are the matches. Now let's talk about the 40-man Royal Rumble. Now, like I did last year, I want to pick 3 guys who I think will possibly win. Of course, if you saw the last video where I talked about the Royal Rumble with Rai, I chose Alberto Del Rio as my #1 guy, and he still is my #1 guy. I gave you the reasons, and I'm just going to give you the Cliff Notes version real quick of what I said on the last video. But Alberto Del Rio is just basically, he is the complete package. That's all I can say. He has it. Whatever it is, he has it, because I think he's a very entertaining wrestler to watch on TV. He can wrestle in the ring, which is great. I mean, he's really good at selling and just, you know, offense and defense. So, and also his mic skills are great. I love listening to this guy on the mic, and I love his entrance. He comes out driving a car, very similar to JBL and other wrestlers in the past, but you know, if it worked before, I'm sure it could work again, and it's working for Alberto Del Rio, in my opinion. I think he's got a great gimmick, and I love it. I think he should win. To me, that would make the most sense, because I think he is the one wrestler that's on the roster right now of the new guys that has done the best. You know, my second choice would be Christian. Christian can make a possible return, as well as Triple H could possibly make a return as well, which I'm pretty sure that's a solid. But what about Skip Sheffield? He hasn't been around. I'm pretty sure he's still on the roster, but he hasn't been seen. Why not make a return at the 40-man Royal Rumble? I think that would be awesome. Okay, but Christian, he'll make his return. I'm pretty sure his injury wasn't that severe. I think he will make it to the Royal Rumble and possibly win. Now, Edge, this goes back to, you know, Edge retaining the title. Yeah, Christian will win, and then will he go for the World Heavyweight Championship that Edge is holding? Well, why not? You know, let's see it happen at WrestleMania, Edge and Christian. I do think that would be awesome. I think that would be a great match. We've seen it before, but it was good then. Let's see it again. It'll be good now. But Christian could win. I think that would be great. Will it happen? I don't think so, because, damn it, to me it seems like the WWE just doesn't like Christian that much. But how about the third choice? My third pick, John Morrison. Here's a guy that has had an amazing push as of late. He's had stellar matches with Sheamus. The Miz, his world title opportunity match on Raw, great. I mean, here's a guy that is doing everything right. He's getting camera time, he's getting matches that are just amazing each week, and I think he would definitely be a deserving guy to win the Royal Rumble. But right now in his career, at this moment in time, does he deserve to go to WrestleMania and be the main event? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, I think so. I mean, hell, to me, the world champion, yeah, he's got to talk and be able to carry a promo, which is what the WWE loves having. They love promos and shit like that. But damn, you know, they also have to wrestle. You got to have a world champion that can wrestle. I mean, that's the whole point. You're the world fucking champion because it's a wrestling company, which means, damn, this guy must be able to fucking wrestle. So, and all these three guys that I picked can wrestle, and that's the great thing about it. John Morrison, I do agree though, you got to be able to talk a little bit to be able to, you know, boost yourself, you know, and be able to talk shit to the other guys. So you got to be able to talk. With John Morrison, he's okay. He'll get better with time. They just don't have. They haven't gave the guy camera time. You know, if you don't get camera time, you don't get the time to practice on your promos. I mean, hell, right? Okay, so that's it. That's my Royal Rumble predictions. Once again, I picked LAYCOOL over Natalya, Edge over Dolph Ziggler, The Miz over Randy Orton, and of course I got those three other matches that could happen. Daniel Bryan and Ted DiBiase. I picked Daniel Bryan. KOZLOV Santino against McGILLICUTTY and Husky Harris. I'm picking McGILLICUTTY and Husky Harris. And then Kofi Kingston and Jack Swagger. I would definitely pick Kofi Kingston to hold on to that title for a little bit longer. But that's it. And of course my three picks to win the Royal Rumble: Alberto, Christian, and John Morrison. This is my predictions video, and let me know in the comments who you think's gonna win Royal Rumble. Just a few days away. Can't wait to see it, guys. Alright, this is goldizzy. Peace.